I'm gonna just post some links first. So that's what I do. First link will be dream interpretation. A good site to go to for dream interpretation. So I'm gonna post that link first. And then the second link I'm gonna post, it's gonna be about astral projection and techniques you can use to astral project. And then the third link is just gonna be about my business website. If y'all want to reach me via my business, this will be the website you can go to. So I just posted three links. So give it a couple more seconds, maybe 30 seconds, 1 more minute at the most. I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna get started because I can't wait forever for people, you know. I said what time I was going live, so you know, you either so just be patient, y'all. You know, I want to make sure everybody can get in. So maybe another 30 seconds I'm gonna wait, and then from there we're gonna get started. How's everybody doing? I didn't really do much today. It's been really hot today. It's been a really hot day. So I stayed in the house with my son. I drank cold water and chilled under the AC. So that's what happened with that. I think it's been about 30 seconds. So, you know, whoever's here is here. And we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get into dreams. So let's first talk about the definition of what dream is. So the Google definition for dream is a series of thoughts. Hey, Tequila. A series of thoughts, images, sensations occurring in one's mind during sleep. Now, you do this dreaming. You do this every night. You may not remember them. You may do, but you dream every night. And actually, you do it a couple times a night. As long as you get a certain amount of rest, of course. If you're not getting a certain amount of rest, then, you know, that's going to play a big part in your dreaming. The next definition we're going to get into is REM sleep, REM. REM stands for rapid eye movement. Now, the Google definition for that is a kind of sleep that occurs at intervals during the night and is characterized by rapid eye movement, more dreaming, and bodily movements, faster pulse, and breathing. You notice sometimes when people are sleeping, they get to, you know, breathing real heavy and stuff like that. They're in a deep sleep at that point. Now, I just want to go through some of these definitions with y'all so y'all have an understanding of how dreams work. And then we're going to get into some other stuff like, you know, dreams. We're going to get more details about dreams, of course. And then we're going to get into like sleep paralysis and lucid dreaming and all that fun stuff. The fun stuff I know y'all want to hear about, but y'all have to have an understanding of dreams first. I want y'all to really be on point with dreams. So I just feel like not enough knowledge is out there for dreams. Well, it may be, but we just don't know enough. So that's what I'm here for. So we got the 5 different stages of sleep. That's beta, that's alpha, that's theta, that's delta, and that's gamma. Beta sits at 14 to 40 hertz, and that's pretty much your awakened state, or you know, when you're conscious. That's real simple stuff. Alpha sits between 7.5 to 14 hertz, and that's your deep relaxation, your light meditation, Your beginning of sleep stage. You can be easily awoken during this stage. It's the doorway to your subconscious also. So it's the first step into the subconscious mind. And you can also use this state to start programming your mind also. Theta sits between 4 to 7.5 hertz. That's deep meditation, and that's the realm of your subconscious thoughts. That's pretty much where your sleep occurs. So, when you're dreaming, that's where that comes in at. Now we got Dea, which is 0.5 to 4 hertz, and that's your deep but dreamless state. Okay, so you're not dreaming at this state. Then they got gamma, which is about 40 hertz. It's not as much information on that, but I do know it's associated with, your deep insight. So let's get into dreams, because I know y'all probably getting bored. You're like, let's get into the good stuff, So we're going to get into your dreams now. Okay, so now, excuse me. First thing you want to do with your dreams, you want to keep a journal. I said this before. Hello, Veronica. I said this before. I'm going to say it again. You want to keep a journal with you. And, that can be a regular, notepad, or that can be your phone. Because I ain't going to lie, I use my phone memo. Just type on it. So, you want to keep a journal when you sleep, and then when you wake up in the morning, and whatever comes to your mind from a dream you had, whatever dream you had, it don't matter if you only remember a little bit or a lot, you want to write it out. What's that going to do is two things. That's going to help you to produce more dreams that you remember, and then it's going to help you to remember your dreams too. So it won't be little pieces of your dreams you're remembering. You'll start remember, most of your dream, or a good amount of your dream. So you want to get a journal for that. Also, when you have your dreams, when it's time to interpret them, it's a couple things you want to do, okay? You want to take into account everything that happened in your dream that you can remember, okay? Who was there? What kind of people was there? What else was around you? What was you feeling? Okay? What was you feeling? Was you feeling happy, sad, relaxed, calm, angry? What was the overall mood of the dream? Because the overall mood and the feelings you felt is going to tell you a lot about where that dream was going, okay? Also, you gotta look at what is your perspective. You may have seen a cat in your dream, and to some people, cats, like a black cat, may mean bad luck. Others see black cats as intelligent, little creatures. So you got to take in your, what is your perspective, because that's gonna play a part in interpreting. That's one thing about when you're looking up online, or you're looking in these dream dictionaries, like cat dreams or whatever dreams, it's gonna write the overall idea of how people look at the symbolism. But you gotta put into account, how do you look at that symbolism? Like, I'll have a zombie dream, and for me, a zombie dream just means somebody that is of a zombie state of mind. So when I have those kind of dreams, it's about me dealing with zombie like people, okay? So you gotta take that into account. Excuse me, because I'm still getting over my cold a little bit. And if you can't see the link I posted, one of the links is a dream interpretation site, and it's my favorite site. I like going to the site a lot. All the other sites kind of BS to me. This is a pretty good site. If you can't see it, then whenever the live end, you'll be able to see it then. Y'all know I'm new to this live, so you can start asking to receive messages in your dreams also. So, before you go to sleep, set the intention. I want to dream. I want to remember my dreams. And then once you start having that, Because, some people say, oh, I don't dream, or, I don't never remember my dreams. You got to set that attention. Yeah, set the attention. I want to dream. I want to dream. I want to dream. When I first had my son, my sleep was broken up a lot. So it was hard for me to keep up with my dreams. And eventually, when I started getting my sleep again, I started setting that attention. I want to dream. I want to remember my dreams. I want to remember the dreams. And a couple days at the most, I started remembering having consistent dreams again. So you have to set that intention. Taka, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, and you asked about what about dreaming about past lovers all the time. I would have to really hear more about your dream to really even give you an interpretation, because like I said, a lot goes into play when it comes to interpreting dreams. So that can go a lot of different ways. It can be something in your subconscious mind you haven't dealt with, or it can be of some other fashion. And that's another thing, when you're in the beginning stages of your dreams, like when you haven't got advanced yet, your dreams are mostly going to be dealing with your subconscious mind and things that you dealt with throughout the day. So stuff in your subconscious mind that you push to the back and you don't want to deal with, it's going to come out through your dreams. It's going to come out through your dreams. You're going to start experiencing these, and you're like, what the heck? Why am I having this dream? It's because you haven't dealt with that. Subconsciously, you have blocked yourself off and you pushed it to the back. So you have to deal with this now. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, so set your intentions, and then once you start getting these consistent dreams, then you can say, you know what, I want to have a dream tonight about whatever. I want to have a dream about going on an adventure. Whatever your little heart desires that you want to have a dream about. And when you do that, you're going to help yourself to have these dreams. Dreams are very enjoyable to have when you know what you're doing. That's why I always say I enjoy dreaming way more than TV, because this is actually me in this dream, and I'm doing little different stuff. Like, you be feeling like you're in a movie and everything. So, yeah, you want to set your intentions. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move on to ability that everybody have, but not everybody remembers experiencing, which is sleep paralysis. Well, that's actually fall underneath OBE, out of body experience. But we're gonna talk about sleep paralysis first. Might as well. Sleep paralysis is pretty much the temporary inability to move or speak while asleep or waking. I know some people, when they hear that, their definition or their idea of it is like, what is it? A devil riding on your chest, or a demon riding on your chest, or, and I know people have spoken on scary experiences of, being stuck and can't move, and you're looking around and you may see something in the corner through the dark moving around and something like that. I'm not laughing at y'all. It's just funny hearing those stories. But I'm going to tell you now, that's just your mind messing with you. The thing about the dream state, the astral world, whatever you want to call it, it's about your mindset. Okay? It's about your mindset. It's about whatever you think you are creating. Okay? It's just simple as that. So, and it's, if you don't know much about sleep paralysis, and nobody's really told you much about it, and you wake up and you can't move, and it's dark, the first thing you're going to do is, oh shit, oh my goodness, what's going on, you get scared. You start creating fear. And then that's when you start seeing little scary things going on around you. But that don't have to be your experience. That don't have to be your experience at all. You can choose what you experience. I have sleep paralysis. When I have it, I don't have the scary stuff anymore. I did when I didn't know enough information. I don't anymore. It's about your mindset. So when you wake up and you're in sleep paralysis, talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm relaxed. This ain't nothing, You talk to yourself, you gotta calm yourself down. And you won't experience that. I'm serious. People, I don't know, like, that's a myth. The whole, demons and da-da-da-da-da. That's a myth. That's a myth. And it's an easy way to get out of sleep paralysis. You're going to just wiggle your fingers. I know you probably think that can't work because, when you try to move, you ain't going nowhere. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Trust me, next time you get into that, do that. And see, I told you that, okay? I the one that told you that. So that's what you got to do if you want to get out of sleep paralysis. But the good thing about sleep paralysis is the fact that you can actually use that to move on to other abilities, like out-of-body experience. You can use that to go ahead and, because you're already in that state of sleep and awake, you can use that to go ahead and jump out your body and experience stuff in the astral world. Let's see. Yep, so I cover sleep paralysis. I'm just making sure because I wrote out some stuff. So I'm just, to keep myself on point because I get distracted. So I just want to make sure I went through that. Now we're going to... Okay. Stay on point, y'all. Thank you. You're distracting me. Out-of-body experiences. OBE is an out-of-body experience, okay? Astral projection is another name for that. Basically, the out-of-body experience is when the astral body leaves the physical body and travels the astral plane. You do this every night. Just like I told you, you dream every night, you astral project every night. You just don't remember it. But we're trying to get you to the point of remembering, Here's some techniques for astral projecting. It comes easier, I seem to think and realize for myself and others have spoke on, when you're exhausted or you have a lack of sleep or you're still in a drowsy state. That would get you into your astral projection much easier. Another thing people do is, they may sleep half the night and they wake up around 2, 3, 4 a.m., whatever, and then may meditate a little bit and then, do some techniques to astral project. And it's easier like that because, your body is in that drowsy state already because you were sleeping. What else? Another easy one is just, now this might be a little harder because, when you're laying down and you get comfortable enough, you're going to go to sleep. But try to stay up. Try to keep your mind awake and let your body sleep. Because that's all really astral projection is. It's being conscious. You got to be conscious. So try to stay conscious while your body sleeps. And eventually you'll be able to astral project. One of the methods you can do once you feel like, your body is asleep. Like when you can't move your body, you're in sleep paralysis. You can do the rollout method. That's one thing you can do when you're in sleep paralysis because, that's what's going to happen to your body. You go into sleep paralysis because, when you're dreaming and you're jumping, say you're falling in your dream, you do not want to wake up. You don't want to do this while you're sleeping because you're going to wake up and you might hit something, might hurt yourself. So that's like a protective guard or whatever you want to call it. So the point is, all right, so you want to do the rollout method. So the rollout method is, again, you let your body fall into sleep paralysis, you stay conscious, and you start to, not your body, but you imagine your astral body trying to roll out. And eventually you're going to get out. Or you can do a climbing method where you imagine yourself keep climbing. And like I said before, I posted a link that can help y'all. Y'all can click on that link. I don't know if you can see it right now. If you can't, when this live ends, you'll be able to see the link then. And basically, that's it's some methods you can use. Excuse me. And some methods you can use to astral project. You know. Now, we're gonna go ahead and move on from astral projection. I think I covered a good amount of it. Trying to make sure I ain't missed nothing. We're gonna go ahead and move on to lucid dreaming. Okay? Lucid dreaming is about being conscious in your dream and being conscious that you are dreaming. Okay? Easy as that goes, you know. Good technique you can use when you're lucid dreaming is you can do the hand check. Okay? The hand check is throughout the day. Look at your hand and just be like, am I dreaming? If you consistently do this, eventually in your dream, you're going to do the same thing. Hey, Maisha. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to look at your hand. Am I dreaming? And if you look at your hand in your dream, more than likely something's going to be on you off. You're going to have like 6 fingers, a missing finger. Something's going to be off in your hand. And then that will help you go lucid. Okay? Yeah, or, you know, the simple thing is while you're dreaming, you'll notice something weird in your dreams. And what I'll do is towards the end, after I took some questions, if it is any questions, I'll talk about my own personal experience with astral projection and lucid dreaming. So y'all can have a better understanding of, like, you know, experiences also. Yeah, but lucid dreaming, that's a real simple one. You know, it's just being conscious in your dreams. I know... I'm trying to think. I think it was a show on SpongeBob where he was just like hopping in people's dreams and stuff. Do y'all remember that show? But that kind of remind me of like astral projection. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next one, which is precognition, and that's just, you know, having dreams. And it's of a supernatural knowledge of a future event, okay? So you can start having those when you advance in your dreaming, okay? Because, you know, you may actually get one, you know, but you'll have those more often, you know, dreams of the future when you get more advanced. Because you're not even remembering your dreams. It's not likely you're going to remember those dreams either, you know. So that's another ability that you will be able to, you know, get as you continue down your dreaming path. I went through a lot of the information I wanted to share with y'all. So if y'all have any questions, I'll take them real quick. And, you know, if you don't have any questions, then I'll go ahead and speak on my own experiences of things that I have went through. So I'll probably wait 30 seconds, you know, because if you got a question, it shouldn't take that long to write out. So, you know, go ahead, take a second, write out your questions if you have it. If not, we're going to go ahead and speak on some experience I have had as far as astral projection and lucid dreaming, stuff of that nature. So, anything? Well, did I miss your dream? I meant to say your dream. Your question. Taka, if I pronounced your name wrong, sorry. Are you talking about dreaming about past lovers all the time? Was that the question you was talking about? Hi, Patrice. Is that the question you was talking about? Yeah, Patrice, you came towards more so the end. So now I'm taking some questions, and then I'm going to speak on my own experiences as far as sleep, no, not that. As far as OBE, out-of-body experiences, lucid dreaming, you know, etc., etc. So you might have to replay the beginning. Hey, Patrice, can you be more specific about what do you mean by, can you tell me what I am carrying? Taka, like I was saying before, Let me look at your question one more time. I want to make sure I say this right. Yeah, dreaming about past lovers all the time. Yeah, what I was saying again, I would need more details about your dream because I mean that can go a lot of different routes. That can be, like I said, something with your subconscious mind that you didn't deal with these past lovers that your subconscious mind wants you to work out. I don't know if that's the case, or it could also be something where people send you telepathically shit. So it may be a past lover thinking of you or wanting you still, and they sending this to you, and then you're picking it up in your dreams, or it can be a meaning behind your dreams. I don't know, because I would need more information on your dream. Okay. So I'm assuming ain't no more questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and speak on some experiences I have had. I'm gonna start off with astral projection. That was a more new ability I have had compared to other ones. I've been lucid dreaming for a while. Hey, Natanya. I've been lucid dreaming for a while, so that's not really as new. Astral projection came more so when I started on my spiritual path. When I started growing spiritually, that's when I started having the astral projection experiences. I wasn't trying. I wasn't trying, I will tell you that. So, but what happened, I think I was up. Hold on, Patrice said something. I keep having dreams about having twin girls. Now I'm pregnant now. My great grandmother and mom keeps coming to me saying they left me money. Money can mean abundance. And abundance can go in a lot of ways. I know I had a dream about my son before I had my son. I had a dream about this child before I had my child, so I knew I was going to be pregnant again. You may have twins. You may have twins. You may not. I would need more details about that. But it could be very much possible that you have twin dream. I mean, you may have twins, because it just seemed like when you're pregnant, you're more spiritually in tuned, and you pick up certain things, especially about a child or children you're bringing to this earth now. But yeah, as far as leaving you money, that could just mean abundance. So that could mean abundance of children or abundance of something else. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead back to what I was saying about my experience with astral projection. For me, it was lack of sleep. This one I didn't have kids and I could stay up all night. So I did, I think I was up a whole day. And then I went into the next day and I stayed up the whole night. And then that morning time, I decided I wanted to go to sleep. Okay, I started getting tired. Now my mother, she left out for work. She left out for work, so I was in the house by myself. I went to sleep. All I know is that I lifted up. I was very light though when I lifted up, and like when I looked around the room was kind of very like vibrant. I would say like everything looked the same. It just had a more vibrant look to it. And I kept hearing this what threw me off. I kept hearing my mother call my name from up front. She was like, Imani, Imani, Imani. And like, I'm just sitting here like, hold the fuck up. I know my mother went to work. Who the hell is calling me, But I didn't want to get like, scared or worried, because I understand in the astral world, when, like I was telling y'all, when you are fearful, you will attract such things, okay? So I didn't want to attract that to me. So what I did, I talked to myself, I told myself, be calm, you're relaxed, don't trip. And I started to fall back into my body. went out and experienced at the time. But I was scared because I'm just like, I wouldn't say scared because I told myself not to be, but I was like creeped out a little bit because I'm like, who the fuck is excuse me, y'all, but who is calling me? Like, I don't know who this person is, but you ain't my mother. So yeah, I started to fall back into my body, and told myself, go ahead, relax, be calm, don't worry, you're good. And I went back into my body, and then I woke up and I was in sleep paralysis. So then I had to do the little fingers and toe trick I taught you on the beginning of live. Whoever's, on my live now that missed it, I talked about that in the beginning. You can catch that when I end this video. But I did the fingers and toe trick, and then I, was good to move again. So that was one of the astral projection, or OBE, out of body experiences I had. And that's kind of what's going to happen. And also, what I forgot to tell y'all is that you don't have to worry about when you come out your body and you're traveling that you're going to disconnect with your body. It's going to be a silver cord that will connect your astral body to your physical body, okay? There's no creepy stuff that can happen, like your body being taken over while you're leaving or something like that. It's not going to happen like that. That's not how it works. Your body is your body until you give permission for something else to take it. But that's like a whole nother story. Just don't worry about that. Y'all good. Natanya, you said, I keep dreaming of future, like small things. My boyfriend said something and did something in my dream, and a few days later he does it. I wouldn't even tell him about it. Yeah, so that was an example of what I was talking about. Yeah, that's an example I was talking about, of having future dreams. That's not something that can't be accomplished or, won't happen. That's something pretty cool and common. And I'll probably speak on my own experience when it came to precognition dreams. I probably pronounced that wrong for some reason. I don't know. Lucid dreaming. Excuse me. Lucid dreaming. I'll give y'all an example of that. Real simple example. I was dreaming. Now I'm talking about when that was a while back, so I don't remember the exact dream unless I went through my dream journal. But I was dreaming. I know I was getting out of the bed. I got out the bed. I looked back on the bed. The bed part where I was sitting at to get up was sunken in, like a weird sunk in, like if you had like an air mattress or something, and if it was to sink in like that, that's what my bed looked like. And what triggered me to go lucid was that the fact that I looked at it, I said, hold the fuck up. Why the bed look like that? And from there, I was lucid. I was conscious in my dreams. When you're conscious in your dreams and you're lucid dreaming, you can create in your dreams. Literally, you can create whatever you want to create in your dreams. You can, fly, or I don't know. You can do whatever you want to do in your dreams. It's your mind, to create however you want to create. So that was a lucid experience I had. Now the precognition dream I have had dreams. It's more serious. Like one was, of somebody I used to be in a relationship with cheating. Seen it clear as day. Knew everything about it. I knew the girl. I seen the girl. All that. So that was a dream I had that came to be true. What else did I want to say to y'all? That's pretty much it for the experiences I have had with the different dream states. I dream consistently, and at this point I use them to help me understand my life. Okay, now I'm just going to give y'all a little bit of information about myself. I'm a spiritual advisor / mystic. Okay, I have a spiritual business called Cosmic Divinations, and that deals with, your astrological charts and divination readings, like card readings, like if you was to consider, think about tarot cards, pendulum readings. You can follow me on IG on Facebook and YouTube at Cosmic Divinations. I'll probably post the link. Matter of fact, I'll post the link now, so that way if y'all want to use the link to reach me about something, I'm doing consultations of any sort, anything spiritually you want to talk about. I'll do the consultation. If it's like one little question, I'll do that, no problem. But if y'all really want to get deep into it, then you will have to send me a donation for me to continue. Y'all should really look into that. This chart I have called a psychic indicator chart too. Yeah, that's a really good chart. Really good chart. I used it on myself. It basically gets into, what kind of psychic abilities do you have? So pretty much that's all that's about. Getting to your psychic abilities that are uniquely connected to you. And if you are like a beginner witch or a witch period, and you're looking for a group to go to, you can check on my group, me and Tiffany's group, called Divine Witches. It's still a new group, so work with us, but we post information there and stuff and help others, that are new or just want to share with somebody else. You can just look that up. So that's like, everything that I need to say about dreams and anything else y'all need to know. Yeah, so just check out the comments. Like I said, I posted some links about dream interpretation, a good site I always go to, because most of the sites are kind of crappy online for dream interpretation, but it's the site I go to that I just feel is really on point with their dream interpretation. I also posted, different techniques you can use if you want to astral project out of your body. And then I posted my link to my business. Okay, and again, you can find me on social media sites, Cosmic Divinations. Okay, so that's the end of my video.